What's going on, guys? I am out here with the beautiful park in my AO, and I've got my handy dandy rucksack here all loaded out. I think it's a grand total of in around 55 pounds ish, so it's plenty of weight. And I am first going to go on my 1 mile run. I'm going to get 1 mile in, and then I'm going to get 1 mile in with my ruck, and we will be solid as far as our disciplined regiment is concerned. We're going to get that done. And guys, I want you to understand, start with where you're at. You don't have to run. If you can't run a full mile, don't run a full mile. You can walk throughout the mile. Start out jogging, and then if you get a quarter mile in and you're winded and you need to walk maybe a tenth of a mile or what have you, and then continue running, and then walk some more, and then continue running, just get a mile in. I've got my Garmin here, and I will track my distance, track my pace. Full disclosure, I am not to where I can run a full mile at the pace that I typically would run at in the past. So we're doing this together. We're getting after it, and we're going to grow together, guys. I want you to be excited. I want you to meet the potential that I know you can meet, that the Father has fearfully and wonderfully created you to be the man that you need to be. And this is our part. This is the part that we take part in, to where we build ourselves up, we grow ourselves, we get stronger, we take care of our temples here. That's what this is all about. And it requires discipline. A lot of it's gonna suck, but you can do it. I know you can. So don't worry about it. If you guys want to see a layout of my ruck and how we squared away, this is also good for me because we've got the wilderness responder coming up. Want to say May 16th. So we've got this going down. I need to be rucking because you can't beat the mountain. The mountain will beat you. That's for sure. However, you can prepare yourself and get acclimated. So guys, if you're interested in training, you want to come out and get medically trained and go through our wilderness responder course, it's going to be a blast. It's going to be 3 days out in the wilderness. By all means, go to refugemedical.com. Short little plug there. I am one of the lead instructors for Refuge training. But with that said, guys, I want you guys to be better. I want you to meet your full potential, and I'm going to go get after it right now. All right. Sorry. I pressed the play button expecting my ears to turn off. I was playing a song come on Prime Radio, Amazon Prime, that I haven't heard in forever. I can't remember who does it, but it's Kryptonite. If I Go Crazy, Then Will You Still Call Me Superman? I was like, yeah, I haven't listened to that in forever. Anyways, I ran a mile, 1 mile. I didn't walk. What was it? I walked 9/100ths of a mile. So from 0.81 to 0.90, I walked, and then finished out the rest of the mile. My total time was 9 minutes and 29 seconds. So if I hadn't have walked that portion, what's crazy is it seemed like even just less than a tenth of a mile took me 2 minutes to walk. It's amazing how fast the time goes, because I hit I hit 0.080 at like 6 minutes and 55 seconds thereabout. Just almost to 7 minutes. So if I'd have finished through, I'd have had a sub 9-minute mile, which it's not great, but it's a hell of a lot better than a lot of people do. So there's that. Now I'm going to throw on the rucksack, complete that mile, and I'll be back here with you with some more stats. All right, here we are, getting after it on the ruck, 1 mile ruck. I've been walking for 30 seconds now, so that tells you. And we're just gonna get after it, guys. We're pursuing the best that we could possibly be. Oops. Best we can possibly be. I'm a little smoked from that run. I was pushing myself. You think about it, if I'd kept running for that 10th, I probably could have made a sub 9-minute mile, probably somewhere in the realm of about 9:45. Or I'm sorry, my mile was 9 minutes and 46 seconds running, with a 1/10 of a mile walk at 0.080 or 0.81 to 0.90. So I suppose I probably could have shaved a minute, 60 seconds at least. So there's that. But I want you to think about, like, we've got wartime, war efforts going on in the Middle East. There we go. I'm just going to hold my phone down here. It's a little bit more comfortable. But we've got war efforts going in the Middle East. If there were a draft, what would you do? Could you run? Could you ruck? Could you throw your kid on? Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much money you throw at gear. Can you use it? Will you lose yourself because you don't have it up here and you don't have it right here? We're gonna fix that. Guys, take some time to think about it. Internalize what it is that I'm saying and analyze yourself and see if it's true. See if it's real. How you guys doing? Analyze. Choose your hard. Can't help but narrate to you guys that this is a different level of hard, but it's by far easier and cheaper than living a life laden on the couch with diabetes and myriads of other ailments and sicknesses. That is not life abundantly. Life abundantly implies that you've got the choice. So get out there, go do it. All right, guys. Goodness, need some water. And I'm almost to my truck. I just hit 1 mile. We've got, I don't know if you can see that, 112. I have my heart rate turned off. 2150 for 1 mile ruck. 112 calories. Total distance 1 mile even. So yeah, not terrible. There's my truck. So I am probably not too terribly far off, maybe half a 1/10 of a mile from my truck, from where I figured 1 mile would be. And we got it done. I'm smoked. Well, not too terribly smoked. I do need some water. And it's going to be nice to get this ruck off my back. Let's see. Got the sternum strap undone. Loosen up the belt straps. Get them loosened up. Unbuckle. Loosen up the shoulder straps. And swim out. All right, there it is. Overall, it's not too terribly difficult. You just got to be willing to put in the effort. And that's what it really takes, is putting forth the effort to get it done, to see yourself become better. Whew. All right, real quick. Oh boy, let me drink some water. All right, so far I've done 2 miles today, 1 ruck, 1 run. The run, I did walk for 1/10 of a mile, or just less than, really, 9/100ths of a mile. So we're looking at, I did the 1 mile run in 9 minutes and 46 seconds, 9 minutes and 46.22 seconds. And then the 1 mile ruck, let's see, that was 1 mile at 21 minutes. Let's see, 21 minutes and 50 seconds. So there you go. We knocked it out. This is not too hard for you guys. And like I said, and like I've proven, I'm doing this with you. We're gonna knock this out together. Let me hold you accountable. If you've got any questions, if you've got ailments or what have you, let's have a dialogue. Because most of you are just gonna lose it simply because you don't use it. There will be people who will be like, oh, I can't do that, or I can't do this, I've got bad knees. And some are legitimate issues, but more often than not, it's people who say that they have bad knees simply because they have knee pain whenever they walk or whatever. They've never been to the doctor, and they don't drink enough water, and that's the number one way that your joints and the cartilage gets lubricated, blah, 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 so on and so forth. So just by taking these steps of using your joints, using your muscles and everything, and by no means abusing them, but actually getting out there and using your body is going to take care of it. And you'll just find that a lot of the aches and the pains and the ailments that you'll predominantly deal with will just take care of themselves. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments. I want to see what you guys think. Hopefully you're doing this with me. Bless you. Shalom.